to Tuesday, 10 a.m. Strong and Steady class. For today's class, we need our dumbbells, our folding chair, your 6-foot stick if as an option. And then I actually have here, and you'll understand why as we get going, these little dots. Okay, I have a couple of them here. Not necessary. I realize most of you don't have these flexible little floor dots at home, but what they are is just a placeholder on the floor. So, and it's kind of a non-slip and it's sticking right to the floor. So if you maybe had or were interested in putting like a pencil on the floor or a tiny piece of tape, but it is going to be something that we move around a little bit as we go through our workout today. Okay, so that said, let's go ahead and start getting warmed up. Let's do our arm circles. We're working through smaller circles right now. Good, and then we're going into bigger circles. Now today's format is going to be very different from what we have done in the past. We have done circuit-based work, kind of very structured in our past workout. Today, we're gonna do something a little bit more fun. It is a format and it's called 12 Days of Working Out. So if you're thinking, gosh, Jen, this sounds a little bit like a Christmas song that I know, you might be right. So if you hum it through your workout, keep it to yourself, all right? Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we have 12 different exercises that we're gonna do. Okay, let's go on to our hip hinges. And we are going to start with, on the first day of working out, we're gonna do 1 push-up. All right, and then on the second day of working out, we're going to move on to the next exercise, which we'll do 2 of, and then we'll go back and do our 1 push-up again, okay? And so on and so forth. So hopefully that makes sense. What will make this a little bit more interesting is the fact that we're gonna do a little bit of agility work in between each day of working out, okay? So that's the need for the little dot. All right, so that said, I'm got my chair and my dumbbells a little bit out of the way here, okay? Let's make sure we get our body weight squats in. Good. Elbows extended out from shoulders, lats nice and strong. Neutral spine as you squat down to the ground. Good, okay. So our first agility work, and what we'll do is we'll do each thing in sets of 20 for agility, okay? And we'll do it a couple of times so that way you get in the better hang of it, okay? So before we start the first day of working out, I'm gonna take my dot, set it here in the middle, and I'm gonna stand on the dot. And what we're gonna do is in and outs, okay? So we're gonna do 10 or pairs of in and outs, okay? So I'm starting in and I'm gonna step out and back in, okay? So each time I lead with the same foot, it's 1, okay? So as you're ready, you have your feet together, and right here is where you would have your dot, as it were. And as you step out laterally and back in, you wanna make sure that you're stepping out and away. Don't just stand in place and step. We wanna step out and in, okay? That's the dot. All right, ready? And I'm gonna lead actually with my left, okay? Ready? Out, in, 1, 2, 3, out and in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now switch out and in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can do this as fast as you can. 8, 9, 10. Good. Hopefully your heart rate's crept up a little bit. Don't worry, we'll revisit it. Okay, so now we get to do our 1 push-up. All right, see, this isn't so bad. 1 push-up. Got the back of our chair. We're gonna reach down under our armpits, squeeze through our lats, give ourselves a nice inclined plank, palms down. And we're gonna lower our chest with control to the chair and press back up. All right, that's our one push-up, excellent. Okay, now we go back to our in and outs. Now, hopefully you're comfortable with this movement. If not, that's what we're working on. We wanna get our feet off the ground. We don't wanna be shuffling our feet, so make sure you're picking up your knees. And we wanna work on that dexterity of each foot, right? Okay, so ready? Begin. 1, 2, out and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right. Now, we're on to single leg Romanian deadlifts. Now, our Romanian deadlifts are our hip hinge, right? So we're bending at the knee. Nice flat back descending. Okay, single leg Romanian deadlift. As the back goes down, one leg is gonna lift, okay? So here we have our handy dandy chair. Now, as we lower our torso toward the chair, we're gonna have our arms bent, palms up. So we're gonna lower ourselves down, right? And stop with our hands. At the same time, one leg is gonna be going up as the torso goes down, okay? Now, when that leg goes up, the weight of that leg is being held in your hamstring, and the opposite hamstring of the leg that's on the ground is the one that's controlling your movement, okay? So inhale, exhale as you melt down. 1, we're gonna do 2 on each leg, and 2. Good, switch sides. Ready? Melt down toward the chair. Now I have left leg down, right leg's floating up, and 2. Good. Now we have our push-up. Ready? Good, okay, excellent. All right, now we're back to our dots. Okay, instead of in and outs, now we're gonna do what's called the icky shuffle. Okay, so with icky shuffle, now I have my right foot on the dot, my left foot is on the outside, okay? I am going to lift my right foot so it's not actually touching, then I'm gonna go both feet to the dot and out. So my right foot's on the outside of the dot, and I'm gonna lift that leg near the dot, but I'm not gonna bring it back down, okay? So it looks like this. Tap, tap, up, tap, tap, up, tap, tap, up. So I'm only double tapping in the middle where the dot is. And then I'm lifting that inside foot from the dot, hold, and then I come back, okay? Does that make sense? So the outside leg is gonna land on the ground, tap to the middle, outside leg, but don't bring that inside foot back down outside of the dot. Okay, you ready? So we have 20 back and forths. Ready? Tap, tap, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, it's coordination. 15, 17, 20. All right, nice job. Okay, now let's reach for our dumbbells. And we can do this either seated or standing. And actually, let's do it seated, because we want to use our core to stay nice and stable. Okay, so add this elbow squeeze to shoulder press. Make sure your knees are gently separated in parallel to your hips, heels into the ground. Then we're gonna lift up the dumbbells, elbows are extended out. Sorry about that, guys. From our shoulders. Now bring your elbows together, squeeze, open up to parallel to ears and press to the ceiling and back down. Squeeze the elbows, open, press for 2, Squeeze the elbows, open, press for 3. Good. All right, now we have those single leg Romanian deadlifts. Okay, here's my chair. You know, we like to joke about it here at the club, but this is like the drinking bird. All right, so hands are up. I descend, my right foot's gonna stay down, left leg's gonna float up. 1, make sure that right knee is softly bent. 2, good. Now left leg down, right leg floats. 1 and 2, good. And now I have my push-up. Arms extended, inclined plank, lower my chest and press up. Good, okay. Back to the icky shuffle. You ready? Find your dot, your spot in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna lift my right foot off the ground, standing on my left, and go to the middle and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now make sure you lift that knee just a little bit as you switch directions. 8, 10. Now ideally, your shoulders are staying nice and level as you're shuffling to the side. 14. And 20. Good. Okay, day 4. Day 4, we have squat to lateral leg lift. Okay, so this is a body weight squat. We can use a chair or not. All right, so we're gonna do our body weight squats. So get those arms extended, or if you're coming from the chair, you're rising to the upright position and squeezing through your oblique and glute to raise the leg out to the side, just as much as you can with good balance. Okay, ready? Squat and raise. Alternate. 2, squat. 3, squat. 4. Okay, good. Now we have elbow squeeze, shoulder press. All right, so seated. Get those dumbbells extended out. Bring your elbows together, squeeze, open, press, down, squeeze, open, press. 2, squeeze the elbows, open, press for 3. Good, set those weights down. Single leg Romanian deadlift. So as you lower, I'm gonna keep that right leg down. Now I'm in this elevated plank. When I'm in my isometric hold, 2. That's what I look like. My body is just parallel to the ground. All right, right leg floating, left leg down. 2. Good. And now back to my push-up. Edge of my chair is supported against a sofa, or I'm using the countertop. Nice in plank, straight body, lower and press back up. Good. Okay, so we did our 2 bouts of icky shuffle. Now we have some new footwork, which is like a skater format. And so it's gonna be a small skater. So we'll start with feet in parallel, and then we're gonna step behind our hip. Okay, so I'm standing still, my left foot is down. I'm just gonna reach back, push my right toes into the ground. So I'm almost like in a curtsy, and then bring feet together and then alternate. Okay, so I'm stepping behind my other foot and returning. All right, ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, and you can have your arms extended. 5, 6, 7, and you can reach as far as you can with that leg that's stretching behind the foot. 10. Remember, this is footwork, right? Moving with intention, not shuffling our feet. And as we extend that leg, I can feel my glute and my hamstring doing their job. And 20. Good. Okay. Next, seated leg circles, day 5. Okay. So, seated leg circles. I'm sitting on my chair and my arms are going to be grasping just lightly underneath my armpits, the sides of the chair. One leg is bent and one leg I'm going to extend so it's straight, okay? Now, I'm going to use my core here to draw circles with that straight leg, and I'm going to do 5 circles with one leg, 5 with the other. I want to keep my torso as still as I can. My core is going to be really engaged, wrapped tight around my spine, and my hands on the chair are going to help support that. As I squeeze that chair, it's going to help initiate activity in my lats and obliques. Okay, ready? So draw in your breath. As you exhale, float that right leg up and draw 5 small circles, staying nice and still, feeling your core, controlling and pulling that leg. Good. Okay, now let's switch. So right leg is bent, left leg is straight. Now I am doing clockwise circles right now. Next time around, we'll do counterclockwise circles, okay? Inhale, exhale, float that leg and draw 5 circles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, now move that chair out of the way or use it if you want to for these squat to lateral leg raises. Ready? Rise, lift for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Reach for those dumbbells. Elbow squeeze, sit nice and tall on your sit bones. Get those elbows extended. Support your spine with your core muscles. Squeeze those elbows out and press. Squeeze, out and press. Squeeze, out and press. Good. Okay, single leg Romanian deadlifts. Rise. Back of the chair facing you. All right, we're gonna lower ourselves into that elevated plank. Left leg down, right leg floats. Inhale, exhale, descend. 1, 2. We always talk about those headlights on our shoulders, hips, knees. Make sure they're pointed down as we descend into that elevated plank. Inhale and exhale, right leg down, left leg floats. 1, 2, good. And now we have our push-up. Okay, so get yourself into your inclined plank and bend at the elbows, lowering your chest and straighten. Good. Okay. Now, day 6, reverse plank toe taps. Okay, so 6 of these guys. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot our cardio. Holy smokes. Okay, so we're back to our skaters. All right, so skaters in back. All right, ready? Okay, so stand. I like to stand, I call this my athletic position with my knees bent. All right, my back is nice and flat. I'm bent slightly. It's not reaching straight up for the ceiling. I'm moved forward, maybe about to an 80-degree, 75-degree angle. Okay, ready. And I have my hands up, bent at the elbows. Okay, ready? Reach behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach, reach. 8, 9, 10. Keep that core nice and tight. 12, 14, 16. Keep it up, guys. Don't let the feet drag on the ground. And 20. Good. Okay. Now we have the reverse plank toe taps. All right. Okay, so now I'm sitting on my chair, and to get into my reverse plank, I'm gonna lean back so I'm onto my sacrum more than my sit bones. I'm gonna plant my hands underneath my armpits, and I'm gonna slide my tushy off of the chair. Okay, so I'm supporting the weight of my core and my torso in my lats and in my legs. My legs are separated. They're not, my knees are not kissing together. Okay, now I'm gonna tap 1 foot at a time out to the side. Now we have 6 of these, okay? Now, the length that you extend that leg to do the toe tap is based on the stability that you feel in your core, okay? Because you are becoming a 3-legged stool here that you want to not move. So staying strong and reaching, tapping your heel, lengthening a leg away. Okay, once you have 6, you may bring your fanny back to the chair and we'll go back to our seated leg circles. Okay, so wrists under armpits, on our sit bones, nice and tall. Lean back just a little bit, right, left leg stays bent, right leg gets straight. Exhale, float that leg up, and now counterclockwise circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, okay. Left leg extends, right leg is bent, counterclockwise circles. Exhale as you float the left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, okay. Squat to lateral leg lifts. Ready? Exhale as you rise and lift. 2, 3. Now you can have dumbbells in your hands here to give yourself an added element. If you didn't have them handy, that's okay. All right, elbow squeeze to press. Day 3 and 1. Elbows together, out, press for 2. Elbows together, out, press for 3. Good. Okay, single leg Romanian deadlift. All right, find your position, facing the back of the chair, hands up, elbows bent at a 45. All right, or at a 90. Okay, right leg up as you descend toward the chair. Dig the left heel into the ground to bring you back up. That's the action, that contraction of the hamstring. Switch sides. Lower and contract the right hamstring, left leg floating. Good. All right. And finish off with that single push-up. Isn't this a good way to go about doing push-ups, working on them one at a time? 1 push-up. All right, good. Okay. Now, before we move on to day 7, we have that skater work again, okay? So we've done 2 skaters to the back. Now we're gonna do skater to the front, okay? So same thing, we're just gonna tap in front instead of in back, okay? So make sure you give yourself plenty of spacing. We're moving with intention, keeping our core engaged at all times, and we're not dragging our feet on the ground. Okay, ready? Okay, so my right foot is gonna reach out and tap over into the left corner from me. Okay, ready, steady, go. Reach, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift those knees, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. Day 7. Now we have squat to curl to press. Okay, so you can use your chair or not. I have dumbbells hanging to my sides. I am sitting at the edge of the chair right now on my sit bones, okay? So I'm gonna rise from the chair, hammer curl, press to the ceiling, lower with control. 2, engage my core as I sit, come to a complete stop on the chair. So don't rock your body. Really feel like you're digging your heels into the ground to come to standing. So you get that action of initiating with your hamstrings. All right, that is 7. Okay, now we have reverse plank to toe tap. So I'm setting my dumbbells down. I'm scooting to the edge of my chair. My weight's gonna be on my heels. My toes are peeled up. I'm gonna lift my fanny off of the chair. My core's nice and tight. Torso is straight. My spine is in a neutral. Ready? Inhale. And exhale as you extend one leg. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. 4, 5, alternating legs. 6. Good. Okay, now I'm back on my chair, seated leg curls. All right, one knee bent, one leg straight. Exhale as I float a leg up. We're back to clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, the slower you do this, the more you have to rely on your core. So that's what we want to do. We want to feel that our leg is moving because we're contracting through our core and making it happen. Okay, left leg straight, right leg bent, heel into the ground. Ready? Exhale as the leg floats, clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nicely done. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my dumbbells for these squat to lateral leg lifts. I'm gonna let them hang down by my hips, straight down from my arms. Dig my heels into the ground to come to standing. And lateral leg lift. Sit back down. Leg lift. 3. And I'm really focusing here on my obliques to help lift that leg up. Good. Okay, elbow squeeze to press. Look at this, I'm right where I need to be. Dumbbells in my hand, elbows bent. The right at my ears. I'm gonna bring my elbows together. Squeeze, open, and press. Squeeze, open, and press for 2. Squeeze, open, and press for 3. Now lower your dumbbells. Position your chair. Okay, we have that single leg Romanian deadlift. All right, palms up. I'm gonna keep my left foot down. Right leg is gonna float up. 1. Body in parallel. And 2. Remember that leg that's down, that's the hamstring and glute that's gonna control and drag you back up to vertical. Float down. 1, 2. Low belly nice and tight. All right, push up. Find your nice inclined plank. Pressing into the chair, arms are straight. Bend at the elbows, skimming the rib cage, and press up. Good. Okay. All right, let's make sure dumbbells are out of the way. We have our small skaters tap in front again, okay, before we move on to day 8. All right, you ready? Okay, I'm in my athletic stance. Ready? Tap, tap, tap. Alternating taps out in front. And you can add a little hop in this if you feel like you have the energy, or keep your one foot on the ground at all times. That's probably 10. Let's keep it going. 13, 14, 17. I'm tapping out in front. 20. All right, good. I hope that footwork is working out well for you guys. We're gonna start adding some more things next time here. All right, now we have torso twists. All right, so we're back on our chairs. Okay. So I have my dumbbells closed because I know I'm gonna need them again for the next thing. But torso twists. Okay, so we're just gonna do 8 sets of torso twists. So I want your knees wider than your hips here, okay? And your feet are on the ground and our arms are in ballerina pose. Neck is soft, shoulder blades stable in your back. We're gonna twist To the right, twist, left. That's one. Keep your belly button in. Feel that twisting through the rib cage. Feel that lat pulling. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, squat to curl to press. All right, arms at your sides, feet on the ground, knees in parallel. Exhale as you rise, hammer curl, press to the ceiling for 1. We have 7 of these. 2. Keep that weight in your center of gravity as you rise, and then begin your hammer curl once you've risen to the top, okay? Once you've risen to vertical. 2 more. Last one. Good, and lower to the ground with control. Okay, set your dumbbells down. Now we have the reverse plank toe taps. 6 pairs of these. All right, ready. Slide your fanny off. Lift your heart a little bit. Make sure your lats are engaged. All right, now my heels are into the ground, knees are bent. I'm gonna extend one leg and tap the heel out. And switch for 1. 2, that's pairs. 3, and my belly button is still. 5, last pair, and 6. Good, okay, seated leg circles. Get your fanny back in the chair, hands under armpits. One leg bent, one leg extended, counterclockwise. Exhale, float. 1. We have 5 circles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, switch legs. Inhale, float that left leg up. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Now we have squat to lateral leg raise. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells. You don't need to unless you would like. Okay, we're gonna rise from our chair, alternating lateral leg raise. Ready? 1. Sit back down with control, rise with control. 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, now seated on your sit bones, get those weights in your hands over your elbows. Squeeze elbow together, open, and press for 1. Now remember, as we do this, press. For 2, our core should be really still. Press through the chest, open. For 3. Good, okay. Single leg Romanian deadlift now. Okay, 2 on each side. I hope you guys are starting to feel more confident or more, at least more self-aware, right? Those headlights on shoulders, hips, knees. We don't want any rotation, and that's what wants to happen is rotation, but you want to stay as level in the pelvis as you can, okay? Hands are up. I'm going to keep my left foot down, right leg's going to float. Exhale. 1. My left leg is bending slightly to allow my hip to hinge, okay? Ready? Switch sides. 1 and 2. Good. And ending with this push-up. I hope you guys are starting to feel confident in these push-ups too. Doing 1 at a time here. Find this good straight inclined plank. Elbows to the ribs as they bend, lowering sternum to the chair, and press up. Good. Okay. All right. Now, our next cardio before we start with day 9, okay? We're gonna do a little shuffle with a knee raise, okay? So if we're starting with our dot here in the middle, okay? I'm gonna step with my left foot out, and turn and raise my right knee, and I'm gonna face the opposite wall from me. So you're gonna have a lateral view from me, okay? Then I'm gonna turn back, pivot, and lift my left knee. So it'll be step, knee raise, knee raise, knee raise, knee raise. So there's a pivot in the middle, and I'm never facing forward to do that alternating knee raise, okay? Now, if you need to and that's too much, I understand, okay? We can do a step, knee raise, bring the foot down, step, and knee raise. It will be an alternating knee raise, okay? So make sure that if you go one way with the knee raise, right, that it's you turn to the opposite wall, taking a couple steps, that then you're raising the left knee, okay? But if you can do it with a pivot, that would be great too. Okay, you guys ready? Now remember, in our knee raise, we're always in this athletic stance. Our goal is to get that knee drawn up using the power of our core and getting that thigh parallel to the ground, the top of the thigh. Okay, so that's the goal. All right, you ready? We got 20 pairs of these. So ready, steady, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good. Okay. Now we have day 9. So we're to our dumbbells. Okay. So we're going to double up on our back work here. We're going to do a bent over row and fly. Okay. So a row, elbows drawing straight back, arms are coming down, and then open up rounded for the fly. That will be 1. And our goal is to be in a bent over position. Okay. So feet into the ground under your hips, slight bend of the knees, and then you're going to hinge at the hips down into a comfortable position. You do not have to be at 90. Up a little bit, splitting the difference, okay? All right. Okay, so here we go. You're gonna get the view of me from the front. Arms are dangling straight down from my shoulders. Exhale as I pull elbows to ribs. 1, lower, and fly. And fly for 2, row, fly for 3, row, reverse fly, 5, 6, 7. This is back work, so make sure you're focusing on drawing from your lats. 9. Good. Okay. Seated torso twists. Okay. So feet on the ground, knees wider than your hips. So we get to kind of take that pelvic twisting movement out of it by taking our knees nice and wide. All right. Arms, ballerina pose. Exhale as we twist to the right, to the left for 1. Core is nice and still. Feel your lats helping with this work. 7 and 8. Good. Okay. Dumbbells. Squat to curl to press. All right. Legs are not kissing. Remember that. Keep them gently separated, parallel to hips. Dumbbells dangling down from your arms. Keep it centered in your core. Press heels in. Curl and press for 1. Bring them back down with control. 2. 3. 4. 5. We have 7 of these. 6. 7. Good, okay. Now that reverse plank, so send the dumbbells down, hands at your side, grasping the chair, slide your buns off, lift your heart so your spine is in a nice neutral. Heels are digging into the ground, toes are lifted. Exhale as you extend one leg, then the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, slide your fanny back to the chair. Seated leg circles, so knees are bent. Lengthen one leg, we're back to counterclockwise. Okay, controlling all of this from our core, like our leg is just a joystick and the movement is being controlled by our abdominal muscles, okay? Exhale as you float that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs, right leg bent, left leg straight. Exhale, float it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great, okay. Now we have squat to lateral leg lifts from the chair. Since we're here, I've got dumbbells in my hands. I'm gonna exhale, rise, and leg lift, and sit back down. Lift. Rise, oblique. Rise, oblique, and sit. Okay, good. Now elbow squeeze to press for 3. Get those stacked on top of your elbows. Squeeze, open, and press. Squeeze, open, and press. Squeeze, open, and press. Good, okay. Single leg Romanian deadlifts. Okay, ready? Have that chair positioned. Okay, left leg down, right leg floats. 1. And you're focusing on that feeling in your hamstring and glutes. Ready? Switch legs. 1, 2, and push up. Ready? Lower your chest and straighten those arms. Okay, good. All right. Now, before we start day 10, we've got our cardio again. So those knee thrusters, working out to the sides. Okay, you ready? Steady and go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Going to that opposite wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, okay. Now we have lunge with the bicep curl. Okay, so here we're going to just use one dumbbell. We're gonna use our chair, okay? So we're gonna have it positioned to the side as we need to. If you do not need the chair and are comfortable and confident in your lunges, go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells, 2 bicep curls, and you'll alternate your lunges. If you need the chair, we're gonna do 5 on one side and then switch and do 5 on the other, okay? So I've got the dumbbell in my left hand. My right hand's gonna be down on the back of the chair. Okay, to do this curtsy lunge, I'm gonna step back, left foot behind right, and I'm gonna lower and rise and curl for 1. Step back, bend the knee, lower, rise for 2 as I curl. 3, step back, lunge, rise for 4. And once I've risen, that's where I throw in my bicep curl, okay? Let's go ahead and switch hands. Remember, we're only lunging down as far as you can with control. I don't want you to hurt your knees. I don't want you to get stuck on the ground. And I don't want you to do this lunge with bad form, like you're falling forward. So the chair should hopefully help you activate your core so you can keep your spine at a nice neutral and only go down as far as you can, maintaining good form. Okay, chairs on the right, hand down. Chairs on the left hand down, dumbbells in my right. I'm gonna step back with my right foot to do that curtsy lunge and come back up and curl. Curtsy lunge, rise, curl for 2. Curtsy lunge, rise, curl for 3. 4. And 5. Good. Okay, hopefully we're getting better at these lunges. All right, now we have our row to fly. So get bent over, ready? Row and fly for 1. Row and fly. Elbows to the ribs, rounded arms, elbows to the ribs, elbows to the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, good. Okay, torso twists. Back on your chair. Get those knees separated. Okay, ballerina arms. Neck is nice and relaxed. Exhale as we twist through the ribs to the right, to the left. 3, 4. Concentrate on how you feel from the armpits on down. 7 and 8. Good, okay. Find your dumbbells. We have squat to curl to press. All right, ready? Dig those heels in and press. 2. Back down. 3. 4. Feel your pelvic floor lifting as you rise. And that's 7, good. Okay, reverse plank toe taps. Dumbbells down, hands on your seat, legs extended and bent. Slide your fanny off, support it with your lats, hands into the ground. Exhale as you stabilize from your belly button and your pelvis and extend one leg, then the other. 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Good, slide your fanny back down. We have seated leg circles. Through both of these, our goal is to stay as stable as we can in our torso and then use our core to create some variation, some movement, but nothing that is gonna throw us so out of balance that we actually are moving in other places. Okay, so hands on. Left knee bent, right leg straight, extended out to the heel. We're back to clockwise. Exhale as the leg floats. 5 circles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch legs. Right leg bent, left leg straight. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, squat to lateral leg raise. Ready, steady, rise and leg raise and sit back down with control. Rise, glute and oblique, floating that leg out to the side. Not important how high, but using the right muscles and staying on balance. Good. Okay, that was 4. Elbow squeeze and press and press and press. All right, set the dumbbells down. We're on Romanian, single leg Romanian deadlifts. Okay, hands up. I'm gonna keep that left leg down, right leg's gonna float up. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, and then my push-up. Get into that incline, bend at the elbow, and press back up. Good. Okay, nice work. I haven't really given you guys much break for water. Hopefully you're squeezing it in where you need to. Okay, so for our last couple of cardios, we're gonna do single leg running in place, okay? So what that means is we're gonna be in our athletic stance and we're gonna do a knee raise on one side. Okay, so that foot, the ball of the foot is gonna kind of pound into the ground a little bit. So you get some plyometric force of it coming up, but we'll do 10 on one leg and our arms are pumping. And then we'll do 10 on the other, okay? All right, so the goal is, number one, to stay on balance. So if you feel like you need a little balance to do this, you can obviously grab your chair and use the chair to help you balance, okay? Hopefully you're gonna feel okay without the chair, okay? That you can give it a try. Or that might be a good time for you to use your stick out to the side. Okay, so we'll do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. And we want this to be done with some degree of speed, okay? All right, as you're ready, let's get going, okay? I'm starting with my left, I got 10, and then we'll move to the right for 10. Ready, steady, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, okay, switch, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Nice job. All right, tricep extensions on the 11th day of working out. All right, so we're gonna be seated here. We're gonna extend the dumbbells overhead. So based on the dumbbells, you either wanna have one, if one is heavy enough that you're grasping by the ears, or two, if you can manage two. Extended overhead, seated nice and tall, bending at the elbow and straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Good, lower those dumbbells with control. We have our curtsy lunge. All right, I'm gonna, again, demo it with the chair. So I'm gonna do one side for 5, then the other, okay? Dumbbell in my left hand, step back and lunge with my left and curl. 2, step back, 3, step back, rise, curl for 4, and 5. All right, switching sides. Keep that spine in a nice neutral. Chairs on the left, dumbbells in the right. Step back with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, reach for both of those dumbbells. Now we have the row to fly again, row to reverse fly. Bent over, arms are dangling. Elbow to the ribs, elbow to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, the common thread between that and this next one, torso twists, you should notice is your lats. So we got some nice blood flow in our lats. Let's build up on that, okay? Our torso twists, our knees are separated, ballerina arms. Our lats really have to help with this rotation, okay? Ready? So ballerina arms, let's rotate to the right. 1, and left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay. Squat to curl to press. Arms at your sides, heels into the ground. From the chair, rise, curl, and press. And all the way down with control. All the way down with control. Make sure you're nice and still before you initiate your next rise from the chair. 6. Last one here. And 7. Good. Okay, set the dumbbells down. Reverse plank toe taps. Okay, hands at your sides. Slide your fanny off the chair. Spine's in a neutral. Dig your heels in. Feel those glutes and hamstrings supporting your pelvis. Inhale and exhale, tap. Tap. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Okay, seated leg circles. So just get your knees bent again. Extend one leg. Engage your core as it floats back up. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Think about keeping your pelvis stable on your chair. We don't want it to be moving. We want that core to be doing this work. Left leg floats, right leg's bent. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Reach for your dumbbells. Squat to alternating leg raise. Ready. 1, 2. Keep that weight in your center. Gravity, engage your core. 3. And 4. Elbow squeeze to press. Stacked. Squeeze, open, press. Squeeze, open, press. Squeeze, open, press. Good. Okay. Single leg Romanian deadlifts. Rise back up, back to your chair, hands up. All right, left leg down, right leg floats. Ready? Soften that left knee. 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to the right leg. So that's right hamstring and glute for 1 and 2. And push up. Get into that nice incline, lowering your sternum and press away. Excellent. Okay, get some water. We're on our last round. We're on the 12th day of working out. Yay. Okay, so we have our cardio. We're gonna do that single leg run in place. And then we have lateral lunges. Woo, so we'll get the chair back. Okay, you ready? Okay, we got 10 with each leg. You wanna be in that nice athletic stance. As you're able, you want to pound that foot into the ground. So unless, typically people with osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, with bone density issues, you actually want to have force into the ground. It's good for bone development and maintenance. If you have degeneration issues and it's painful, that could be, you know, something that would counterbalance that prescription. But let's get into our athletic stance, okay? Hands at our sides, okay? I'm gonna start with my left leg. Ready? 1, 2, my arms are pumping. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. All right, so my core should be nice and straight as that's happening, all right? Ready? Now right leg, arms are pumping. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Nice job. Okay. On the 12th day of working out, Coco Jen gave to me 12 lateral lunges. Can't believe I didn't do that yet. Okay. So the chair position in front, the back of the chair. Now, if I need this, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to step to the left. my left knee is gonna bend and I'll come back to the middle of the chair, okay? So we won't do 12 pairs, we'll do 6 each way. Okay, you guys ready? If you don't need the chair, don't use it, but be mindful. I don't want you falling forward. Keep your core engaged, okay? The chair can help you with that as well. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may feel like you get better range of motion as you go. As your hips open up. 10, 11, and 12. Push. Good, okay. Tricep extensions, get those dumbbells, be seated. All right, stack those weights on top of your elbows, extend up overhead. Be nice and still in your core, bend at the elbow and straighten. 1, 2, 3. Now, as you're able, keep your dumbbells separated. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, lower the dumbbells, curtsy lunge, chair or not chair, it's up to you. We got 10. Ready? I've got the chair on my right, dumbbell in my left. All right, ready? Lunge, rise and curl, lunge, rise and curl. 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. I haven't said it today, believe it or not, but think about your back butt on that. I know I harp on it, but use that glute. Don't just use your quad. Okay, weights in my right. Step back with my right, curl. Lunge, 2, lunge, 3, lunge, 4, lunge, 5. Good. Okay. Reverse row to fly. So elbows up, straight back, and then rounded to the ceiling. Bent over position. Here you go from the side here. Ready? Elbows. Up and out. Up and out for 3. Up and out for 4. Up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out, and last one, and out. Good, okay. Now we have torso twists. So back to your chair, knees wide, ballerina arms, relax in the shoulders, inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, okay, squat to curl to press. I know we're going over, but we're almost done. This is day 7, ready? Curl, squat, curl, and press for 1. And back down. Start your exhale before you move. So you rise straight up. Those imaginary glasses of water on your shoulders. 5, 6, and 7. Good, reverse plank toe taps. All right, back on our chair, extend those legs, hands under shoulders, slide the fanny out, lift the heart. Stabilize that core. I think my pelvis isn't going anywhere. I got it, Jen. Nice and strong, extend, tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, slide the fanny back. Okay, seated leg circles. I honestly don't remember whether we're doing clockwise or counterclockwise. All right, but left leg is bent, right leg is straight. Exhale, float it up. 1, 2, 3. Try not to hunch. 4 and 5. Okay, draw that right leg in, left leg ascends and floats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, squat to lateral leg raise. Yes, the key, just like the song, is to keep moving on this. All right, ready? Squat, lateral leg raise, and sit. Squat, lateral leg raise, and sit. 3, 4. Good. Elbow squeeze to press. So curl till they're stacked. All right. Elbow squeeze out and press. And 2. Squeeze out and press for 3. All right. Lower it with control. Single leg Romanian deadlifts and a push-up, and then we are done. All right. Hands up. Facing the back of our chair. Let's go hamstrings. Right leg floats. 1, 2. Remember, support your back and your core. All right, and very last push-up of the day. All right, wrists under armpits, nice incline, bending at the elbow, lowering sternum. Exhale as you push away. Yay, we did it, okay. Let's go ahead and stand and start shaking out our arms just a little bit. Opening and closing. Good. Good. Now instead of shaking them out to the side, we're going to bring them up to the front so your fingertips are facing me, and then press them back to the opposite wall and back to the front and to the back, palms up. Good. Okay, let's do just a little bit of scarecrow arms. So arms are bent, palms down and up and all the way down. Up and all the way down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Hands on your hips. Just a couple of hinges. Melting belly button through sternum toward the ground. Exhale as you descend. Dig your heels in to rise. All right, guys, nice class today. I hope you enjoyed the different format. I thought it was fun. A great way to really combine all the things that we've learned in the time that we've been together so far. Thursday, we'll see you 10 a.m. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.